Welcome back. In this lesson we're going to talk about setting up your journal in a proper way. These are the materials you need for this setup. A pen, some water-based markers, and if you have a blank notebook you might also want to use a small ruler. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is to number all the pages. This is for future reference and it will be so much easier for you to navigate in your journal when you start journaling, setting your goals, creating art, etc. Some notebooks are already numbered, and if that's the case with yours, you can skip this step and move to the next step. The next thing you want to do is to set up a couple of index pages. Simply write index on top of the page and draw a column like this. The same goes for the next page. Flip to the next empty spread and repeat. I've found that 4 pages are usually enough to cover the entire journal. The next step is to set up a key spread in the back of your notebook. I use dot stickers for this, but you can also just as easily use markers. Write key on the top of the page and save this spread for later. We're gonna come back to this later on in the course. Don't worry if it doesn't make much sense to you right now. We're gonna come back to this later on in the course. Now it's time to set up your 90-day goals spread. Use 4 pages for this and simply write Q1 through 4 for all 4 quarters of the year. Moving on to the future log. This is a spread where you can jot down future events that you don't have to think about right now. I use the Alistair method, which is a running list, and I set it up for 3 months at a time. Draw 3 columns, 1 for each month. And I also use a 4th column for the actual date of the month when the event is going to occur. In this example, I'm using January through March. The next spread I usually set up is what I call the idea garden. This is the remedy to all the sticky notes and napkins lying around. The idea garden is a sort of brain dump page where you can jot down project ideas, etc. I usually set this spread up as a mind map structure, since a mind map allows you to branch out additional ideas without running out of space. And it's also more fun. You can combine with small sketches, collage, etc. Start with the middle section and branch out. And the last setup for now is going to be a yearly goal spread. Write goals on top of the page and save this for later. We're going to use this page throughout the course. Okay, so the final thing we want to do in this lesson is to enter the spreads into the index. Just go through the spreads and write down the page number so that you can easily find what you need at a glance. Now I hope you've set up your journal properly, and in the next lesson we're actually going to start journaling. I'll see you there. Take care.